What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. Today, I'm doing race 6 for the 2024 Cabo Wabo 250. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. This weekend, the NASCAR Xfinity Series makes its return after a 3-week break at Michigan Speedway, a 2-mile racetrack that will also have a super speedway package, kind of similar in Indianapolis, where we saw a really awesome and great finish between Cole Custer, Riley Herbst, and Eric Almirola at the end of the race. The last time we ran in Michigan, we saw John Nemechek pick up the victory in the number 20 car. He's back this time around to look to go back-to-back and defend his win at Michigan International Speedway. So now, let's go ahead and jump into picks. But before I go ahead and jump into picks, let's take a look at the weather for this weekend. So the weather for this weekend is not looking promising. It's going to be 75 degrees a high with 61 degrees low with a 70% chance of rain. The weather does not look great. There's a chance and possibility this race could end up getting postponed to Monday potentially, or might get postponed to Sunday, as weather does look a little better for Sunday, but the race could end up getting postponed to the next day. So now, let's go ahead and jump into picks. For those who are new to the channel, here's how picks work. I usually do 2 suck picks, 2 drivers I expect to struggle throughout the weekend who will not have a good run. I do 2 underdog picks, 2 drivers who really need a good run, who I think will have a good run, or running in good equipment or underfund equipment. And I do my winner's pick, the driver I think is going to win the race overall. And usually for the Xfinity Series and Truck Series, I got 4 drivers I need to watch out for along with the race winner. So now, let's go ahead and jump into picks. Who are my suck picks for the 2024 Cabo Wabo 250? My first suck pick for this weekend in Michigan is a driver of the 15 car for AM Racing, LWS Allen. LWS Allen will be making his NASCAR Xfinity Series debut this weekend at Michigan, basically replacing Hailie Deegan. This car has struggled a lot of the year so far in 2024. Hailie Deegan did not run well in this car. Josh Berry struggled in the few races he ran with this team. And also, while Joey Logano did get a top 10, it's been a big struggle for the team so far this year. And LWS, I don't think he's the most talented race car driver out there. I think he's going to sadly struggle this weekend with the 15 team. I would not be surprised or shocked if he finishes outside the top 30, as I don't expect LWS Allen to have a strong run this weekend at Michigan. My second suck pick for this weekend at Michigan is a driver of the 11 car for Colleague Racing, Josh Williams. Josh Williams has had a bad year so far in 2024, currently sitting 18th in the regular season standings. He needs a win to make the playoffs, cannot make it in on points. And Josh also has a new crew chief, that being Eddie Pardue. I really think Josh is going to struggle, unfortunately. He's had a little more speed at times at the short tracks, but on the bigger ovals this year, he's not had the pace and speed to contend. So sadly, I think he's unfortunately going to struggle. I don't think he's going to have a good run, and unfortunately, I think Josh Williams will struggle this weekend at Michigan. And now we're going ahead and jump on the underdog picks for the 2024 Cabo Wabo 250. Who are my underdog picks? My first underdog pick for this weekend at Michigan is the driver of the 97 car for Colleague Racing, Shane Van Gisbergen. Now, very similar to Josh Williams, Shane Van Gisbergen is going to have a new crew chief, that is Kevin Walter, as Blue Schucker has left the organization on his own terms. While he will have a new crew chief, every time we've seen SVG get behind the wheel of the car, he continues to improve in every single race. And the last oval race he ran, which was Indianapolis, he finished in 4th. And this track is kind of similar in ways to Indianapolis. I think that SVG is going to have a really solid run this weekend. It would not surprise or shock him against top 10. He may not qualify that well, but I think that Shane Van Gisbergen will have the pace and speed to be up front this weekend at Michigan. My second underdog pick for this weekend at Michigan is a driver to 30 car for Rhett Jones Racing, Noah Grayson. This will be the third of 3 or 4 scheduled starts that this organization has for the 2024 season, but Noah Grayson has been pretty good in Michigan in the past. He almost won here in 2022. He almost won here in 2019. And we've seen its pace and speed of the SHR-affiliated cars at bigger ovals like this. So I think Noah Grayson is going to have a very strong, great performance, and I think Noah will have a good chance and opportunity made for a top 5. I will put him as one to watch, but I have him as underdog because he's kind of in a smaller team. I think Noah Grayson will have a pretty solid and good run this weekend at Michigan. And now we're going ahead and jump on to the winner's pick for the Cabo Wabo 250. Who is my winner's pick? My winner pick for this weekend in Michigan is pretty much a no-brainer. This guy dominated last year in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, picking up 6 or 7 victories in the series. He also won this race last year. I am picking John Hunter Nemechek, the driver of the 20 car, to go back-to-back and pick up his third or fourth NASCAR Xfinity Series victory of 2024. John Hunter Nemechek has always been good at this track. Doesn't matter the Xfinity Series or the Truck Series, it really doesn't matter. He has been very good at this racetrack. The Joe Gibbs cars have always been great at the bigger ovals. He was very good at National, got the win there. I think John Hunter Nemechek gets his third win of the year. I think the pace speed is going to be there for him. I think he's going to have some good competition, but I think at the end of the day, John Hunter Nemechek will pick up his third Xfinity win of 2024 at Michigan. And now we're going ahead and jump on to the drivers you need to watch out for this weekend at Michigan. Who should you have your eyes out on? The first driver you should watch out for this weekend at Michigan is the driver 00 car for Stewart-Haas Racing, Cole Custer. Cole Custer's had a lot of really strong runs and has been the most consistent driver, probably been the fastest driver overall so far in 2024. And I think Cole Custer has a really good chance and opportunity to get a second win in the last 3 races. I think Cole is going to be very, very fast. The SHR cars are showing a lot of speed near the end of the regular season like they were last year. I think Cole Custer will be a major threat and contender for the win this weekend at Michigan. The second driver to watch out for this weekend at Michigan is the driver of the 7 car for Junior Motorsports, Justin Allgaier. Justin Allgaier has had a very solid year so far in 2024. While he's made some mistakes on the racetrack, he's also at times been very unlucky. That being said, I think Justin Allgaier is going to be a major threat for the win. He's been good in Michigan. I think he's won this track, if I'm not mistaken. So I think Justin Allgaier will have a really great chance and a strong opportunity to potentially get win number 2 of the year. He's still looking for a second win in his 26th career Xfinity Series victory, but I think Justin Allgaier will be a threat and contender to win this weekend at Michigan. The third driver you should watch out for this weekend at Michigan is a driver of the 88 car for Junior Motorsports, Carson Quayle. Every time Carson Quayle has been behind the wheel of his 88 car, he's been a threat and contender usually for the win, and he's only had 1 or 2 finishes outside of the top 10, with his worst finish being 19th at Darlington. There's talk of him going full-time Xfinity racing next year, which could happen, but I think Carson's going to run really well. The JRM cars have ran pretty good at this track in the past. I think Carson Quayle will have a really strong chance and a great opportunity to contend for the win this weekend at Michigan. And the fourth final driver I think you should watch out for this weekend in Michigan is the driver of the 98 car for Stewart-Haas Racing, Riley Herbst. Riley Herbst is coming off a winning a couple weeks ago at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and this track is going to have the same super speedway package that we saw them run at Indy. I think Riley Herbst will be a threat for the win. He's obviously looking for a job, but I think if he runs really well this weekend, I think we'll have a great chance and opportunity to get that Cup seat set. I think Riley Herbst is going to have speed. I think he's going to be a major threat and contender, and I think we'll have a really strong chance and a great opportunity to pick up his back-to-back victories this weekend at Michigan. So, those are my race picks for the 2024 Cabo Wabo 250. Just a reminder, my suck picks are LWS Allen, Josh Williams. My underdog picks are Shane Van Gisbergen, Noah Grayson. My winner's pick is John Hunter Nemechek. And the drivers to watch out for are Cole Custer, Justin Allgaier, Carson Quayle, and Riley Herbst. Those are my race picks. So, that is going to be it for the race picks video for the 2024 Cabo Wabo 250 at Michigan. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support on Patreon as well. Let's go below that and comment your thoughts on today's episode and your race picks for this weekend. Let me know your suck picks, let me know your underdog picks, let me know your winner's pick, and let me know your drivers you're watching out for this weekend at Michigan. Let me know your picks in the comments below. Tomorrow on the channel, we're going to have the Cup Series race picks for the Firekeepers Casino 400. We're also going to have the paint skin video for that race as well. Then on Friday, we're going to have a NASCAR news video discussing news over the course of the last couple days. And if any other major news breaks over the course of the next couple days, we'll discuss it here live on the channel. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode. I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.